Hey, it's your man DJ Thump. Listen, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I have some wonderful guests coming on with me, and we're going to talk about. We always talk about culture. We always talking about what's happening in Vegas. Everyone that don't live here in Vegas, that come to visit Vegas, all they think about is the strip. There's so much going on outside of the strip. Mainly the West Las Vegas Library Theater. Big shouts out to my girl, Miss China over there. Love you guys to life. Everyone that's working with the city as well as the county. But I have a friend of mine. I'm so excited to bring him on. We go back, man. We go back. We do. And I've had the plum pleasing pleasure of watching him perform and turn an ordinary event into an extraordinary event. Without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome Mr. Anthony Brady to the stage. What's going on, my brother?
What's up, bro? That's too kind. Too kind. You are the most. The most. Best DJ in
Man,
town,
we
Las
do it together.
Vegas. Huh?
Your check is in the mail. Your
Ah!
check is in the mail. First of all,
Yes.
I want to say congratulations. I want to say congratulations to you. We spoke briefly about this project, the project that's coming up, and I've seen you. Like I said, I've seen you perform and do this. And like I said, you turn an ordinary event to an extraordinary event. Um, what brought on this event, as we call it, is Sachmo? Sachmo. For those of you that don't know, he does an incredible performance. I don't want to say interpretation. You do an incredible performance of Sachmo. So how did this the play? Tell us a little bit about it. And of course, we have some guests we're going to be bringing on momentarily. But tell us about the play.
The play is about the four wives. These are the four wives of Louis Armstrong. Louis Armstrong
Hmm.
married four different women. He married a prostitute when he was 16. He married a college debutante when he was 21. He married a groupie, the queen of groupies, because she had the best entertainer in the 20th century for 13 years, longer than all his marriages previous. But she got
Right.
too greedy, and you know how love go. So then he married the first dark-skinned dancer at the Cotton Club. 1938, he married her in 42. They stayed around for 30 years. Each and every one of these odd looking marriages created the man we know. He was the greatest
Mm.
trumpet player anybody had ever heard. But who would know about him if his wives hadn't forced him to go and do this, do that, do that, do this? They were in his corner,
Don't we
but the
know that
first,
story all so well?
huh?
I
What'd you
said, don't
say?
we know that story all so well?
Yeah.
We know that story all so well.
And when I was originally writing this play, it was called My Beautiful Country. It's a one-man show. It had music and audio. I don't know. So I wrote another one, Music, Love, Sachmo. And
Mm.
it was all right. But in the process of writing it, I gave the women some lines. And I said to myself, the women will tell this story about the man. Everybody's
Mm.
doing the man, but they're not doing the women. The women that made them, the one that told them, if you want to get good with me, get on that boat, put some money in your pocket. So then I'd want to be with you, prostitute. His wife, stop playing that cornet. I don't want to be no second cornet and somebody else band wife. I want to be the best wife. So play this trumpet, take that handkerchief, wipe that sweat off you. It ain't nothing new, but it'll look great. You're going to be a band leader. Then he met the girl in the clubs. I had him meeting on the train tracks, going to New York. And she said, you the greatest man I ever seen. And I got to be with you. And he looked at that like, what? And she started quoting poetry, turned Louis on. Then 13 years. And
Wow.
the only reason she wasn't with her was simply because she got too greedy. She couldn't handle the downtime. Everybody gonna
But
go
wait,
through
but wait, but
down.
wait, but wait, but wait. Don't give the whole thing away. Don't give the whole thing because I want people to come and support and see this. Like I'm getting intrigued right now. I'm watching the play right now. Don't give it. Don't
You
don't
right,
give it. So
you right
let's
about
talk about
that.
this wonderful. Let's talk about this wonderful cast that you have. One of them in particular, I actually did a play, and it was a play based on one of my fictitious characters that I do. And she did a wonderful and outstanding job, and I was so elated and excited when I heard that she was actually going to be playing one of your wives, well, one of Sachmo's wives. So she was so excited, and I said, you know what, you could not have picked a better person to be in this role because she's so energetic. She does her own thing. She's going. She's how can I say it? She's amazing. She's amazing. Let me go ahead and bring her on to the show right now, ladies and gentlemen. Help me welcome Miss Pamela, aka Miss PJ, to the stage. What's going on, Queen? How you doing?
Hi, I'm doing great. How are you?
Well, look at that smile. Look at that smile.
Okay,
So what role are you playing in this Sachmo Sings for Women? What role do you play?
I am actually playing the first wife, Daisy. We got married rather young, and it's a great character. I love it. I love the script. I love my role, and I'm looking forward to us coming together and bringing you all a really good show.
So you're playing the first wife, which was the prostitute.
Right, right. I am
Now
the
that's
preacher. I'm the
totally
preacher prostitute.
the preaching process. Now that's
The
totally
preacher.
opposite of your character because I know you in real life. Like I know you for
Yes.
real, for real. That is totally opposite of of your real life character. How do
Yeah,
you prepare yourself for that character?
well, I just have to go somewhere different and reach deep and watch other um, actors, that have done similar roles, and just kind of get a grasp from their angle, their perspective, and just know I got to switch it up because it's a biopic, of someone's real life story, and she was a part of it, and that's who he married first, and I'm honored to have been cast in it, and I just got to reach a little deeper, study my character, just know her. She's not only a prostitute, she's also kind of educated at her young age. She's a businesswoman. She's about culture. She's about a lot of things. Jazz, the jazz players and singers. She's about
Black
just
pride,
yeah,
black
Black
pride.
Pride. Putting him, there's some things that I got to say, monologues regarding segregation that's still affecting us to this day.
Hmm.
So Daisy was very enlightened and very informed about a lot of things.
Okay. Okay. I thought you was gonna say you have to dig deep and go hang out with some prostitutes. So, wait a minute, now. Wait a minute.
Well, this
I had
is
to go
Vegas.
hang out with. But
We
hey,
got
listen, listen. Ain't no judging here. I'm not gonna judge you. No judging. You had to go hang out with a couple of prostitutes. Hey,
Oh,
make that money. Don't let that money make you, girl. I'm just
oh
saying.
my goodness. Oh, did you hear? Oh my goodness. Oh my, I'm not gonna say nothing else.
go get the bag.
Go get that bag. Go get the bag. That must be a line. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm really excited. I'm really excited. I can't wait to get there. I think I'm gonna be the first one in line. I know it's let's pull the flyer up so folks can really see what's happening here. And I want everyone to really take heed and support because I can tell this has been hard work, hard work, rehearsing and getting this thing going. Satchmo Sings for Women goes down Saturday, February 14th, 2026. Can you believe it? 2026 from 2 to 4 p.m. It's absolutely free. It's a free event. It's at the West Las Vegas Library Theater, 951 West Lake Mead. More information is available at 229-4800. That's 702-229-4800. Satchmo Sings for Women. Now, we didn't get a chance to get all four of the ladies on the show, but we do have another young lady,
Okay.
and I'm very excited to meet her and see what she's about, and she can describe her character. Ladies and gentlemen, help me to welcome Miss Asha to the show. What's going on, Miss
Hello.
Asha?
Uh,
Good evening. How you feeling?
I'm you know what? I'm feeling great on purpose.
All right.
Love that. Love that. Good to hear.
So, what's your role? What's your role?
I will be playing the role of Louis Armstrong's second wife, Lillian, the college debutante. She knew her stuff when it, especially when it came to music. She knew what it's like to be on the scene, what it took to hang with the big dogs. You know how to look the part, and she definitely shaped Lewis into the man he needed to be as a performer, as a musician that he was.
Yeah, especially after marrying a prostitute. Like you gotta turn them around a little bit.
A little bit.
Turn 'em around a little bit,
Wait
and
till you
look
see
here,
that.
Sachmo.
Wait till you see her do that role, man. Because
Oh,
I was doing a
well, you know,
show. I was doing a show and I was singing, and I saw her out there, and it puzzled me. And so during the break, I said, "Do you act?" And she said, "Yeah." I said, "I'd love to talk to you." I thought it was God sent because I was having a lot of problems with Daisy, trying to find somebody as bold and as out front as that second generation free woman is. Second generation free woman. You know, Jack Johnson then done his thing. The guy that stuff at the North Pole. You know, all this is happening. You know, Madam C.J. Walker is a millionaire, boy. She's lived
yeah.
across the street from
Mhm.
Roosevelt.
Wow,
And she
wow.
wanted that.
So here's my question. Here's my question. Here's my question, because each of these characters, I'm so glad that Miss PJ and Asha both were able to kind of describe the characteristics of these ladies, because all I knew was Louis Armstrong. All I knew was Sachmo, you know, and he played the trumpet, and he was a jazz artist, and he was, you know, he led the way for a lot of other jazz musicians. He laid the pavement, right? But there are some things that we did not know.
Yeah.
As I don't know, he had four wives and from four different type of backgrounds.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies, I'm gonna ask you individually. I'll start with Miss PJ.
Mm-hmm.
Doing your homework on that character of the first wife, doing your homework and studying that character, how did you prepare yourself to actually do it justice? Because, like you said, it's a biopic. This is somebody's real life. This is not a fictional character. You're playing someone's real life. The way they walk, the way they talk, the way they responded to Satchmo. How did you prepare yourself? And I'll ask you the same question, Asha. Go ahead, PJ.
Well, I of course read the script, and I just kind of researched and looked at some more plays similar, um, and then I just kind of studied her. You know, her the character itself. Just of course, I prayed about it first. You know, because I was like,
Oh Lord, I gotta play a prostitute,
oh,
Jesus.
I gotta play a
Help me,
prostitute.
Lord.
You
It
on
was
stage,
difficult. It was.
on stage, not in nobody's hotel room, but I got to play one on stage, and it's got to come to life,
Yeah.
and make it because that's exactly what she was. But she was she embodied a lot of other things as well at a young age.
Mhm.
And when you plan a biopic piece of anyone's life, you want to study and make sure that you kind of hit the mark, because we don't want to do any of those characters any disservice of injustices. So you want to make sure to do it as good as to the that you can. And that's what I've done. I've just been marinating on it, and going through the house. I took some advice from you, DJ Thump, and I've done exactly what you told me to do, even from way back when we was in plays together.
Yeah.
Because all advice that's helpful is good advice when you're talking about stuff like this. And I actually haven't done a play
Absolutely.
since me and you did by golly wow, and that was what 2 years ago, two
Wow.
3 years ago. Yeah,
That was
so
about 3, 4 years. Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
2022. Yeah.
So Miss Asha, same question.
So for me, I've definitely been doing my research on Lillian. I was kind of briefed on it in the beginning, even when I was given the script, but to get more of a grasp on like who she is, like I have listen to songs that she played because she was also a musician, which is one of the reasons that she was so um, educated and informed about what it's like to be on the scene as a musician. But even
Hmm.
just looking up different things about her accomplishments, like what she did, and like getting more of a feel of like, okay, she has, because she kind of has like this, I guess you could say, uppity kind of
Yeah.
attitude sometimes too. She could be very sassy, like she knows her thing, so she comes off as bossy at times. But just
Mhm.
learning to like embody that, like looking at what she's accomplished, who she was, um, and just her being the established woman that she was, especially like in that time, not just as a woman, but a Black woman, being able to hang with the big dogs,
Yeah.
like as a musician herself. So she knew her stuff. So it's like, in a way, I look at, she had a right to be like, hey, this is how this works. This is what you should do. Um, but just learning to embody that for myself, I feel like it's interesting. I feel like I've grasped her role pretty well. So
She's a jazz piano
Okay.
playing
Okay.
witch.
take
That's what
one
she
to know
is.
one.
That's one of my lines to her. Jazz piano playing witch. That's what she is.
You see what I'm talking about? God send you the right stuff, man.
So,
God's,
I, and that's listen. That's only two of the wives. We still got two more to talk to. We're gonna come back on another time and talk to the other two wives.
holy
Listen,
cow.
I want to close with this. I want to close with this, and I want to pass the mic over to you, Mr. Brady. What do you hope people are going to get? What do you want them to get out of this?
Um, it's a sense of history in this play. It's a sense of the knowledge of what we have gone through, what Fannie Lou Hammer couldn't tell everybody, even though she was punished for what she did. There's a history about segregation, racism in this country that needs to come out.
Hmm.
And what really needs to come out as Pam's biggest role in there is what's happening since segregation and racism, and how wonderful Jack Johnson did, Matthew Henson, and Madam C.J. Walker, and all the other professionals, Jelly Roll Morton, all of them. I don't know how they made it. And this is a play about women doing it. I got this play idea from Tommy Ford.
Hmm.
And he said, how's it going with that writing of Louis Armstrong? I said, man, the man only smoked reefer and had a relationship with these four women. And he said, well, just four women. I said, I'm sorry, they were all wives. And he said, that's enough. Write that. And when I really got home, I said, wow. And then I just put the dialogue through what's going on, how they shaped him into one better musician after another better musician. Now he has the drive. He loves to play. But when somebody next to you is saying, you better go over there, it kind of don't go over there, you know, it's like, and he was a mama's boy. That's not, I love mama's boys out there, all you mama's boys, because some of y'all tough, you know, but hey, when mama say it, you're supposed to do it.
That's it.
Jump up there.
That's
How
it.
high? Keep going.
Mhm.
Mama can make you fly. Those four wives made him fly. You
Yeah.
know, it's
So I want to
really
remind
God.
everyone is going down on Valentine's Day. It's going to be Saturday, February 14th. It's going to be at the West Las Vegas Theater, 951 West Lake Mead Boulevard. You saw the number, you saw the information going across the banner. I want to see you there. I need everyone to support this and get educated. So I'm going to say that this is an edutainment event. It's going to
Oh my,
entertain you and educate you at the same time.
created a
And
word.
edutainment. And then edutainment. Yeah, I created that. Yeah, I created that. I can even spell it. I can even spell it.
Somebody copyright.
EDU tainment. There it is. Edutainment.
Edutainment.
He's the creator anyway, DJ Thumb.
So I want each of you to be able to give your socials. How How can folks follow you? We already mentioned that the play is absolutely free. It's going to be free 99. I love it. It's going to be free. First come, first serve. Doors are going to open an hour before the show actually starts. So make sure you get there early. I'll be first in line because I want my seat right in the middle. I already know I want my seat. I want it in the middle, third row. I want third row so I can be kind of level with the stage.
Okay.
And I think I'm gonna be harassing PJ while she on stage. I'm be
Oh, don't do that.
oh, look who's in the background. Look who's in the background is
Oh,
a queen.
just a
How
little
are
bit.
you?
Mwah, 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 mwah. I love her to life.
Hey,
I
hey, hey,
do.
hey, 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 what's going on? Hey, what the heck going on here? I got no problem with them four
Hey, look,
wives.
you already have 4 wives, all right? You already have 4. Stop trying to
Dr.
hog
Linda
them all up,
Johnson.
man.
Dr. Linda Johnson, my wife, president of the UNCF. Everybody just say hi, and hopefully she'll make the cut.
Well, well, listen, that's a whole nother show because I want to have her on because I definitely want to talk about the UNCF.
Right.
I've been honored to be able to DJ it for the last 3-4 years. I don't know, 5, I don't know, but I'm just so excited for what you're doing for the United Negro College Fund. So many kids, young adults, are able to go and get a higher education thanks to what you are doing, Doctor. Thank you so much. But I promise we're gonna put this on another show because we
Okay.
have to talk about that. That
All
is so important right now,
That's right.
especially in times like these where
Amen.
kids are kids are worrying about where they're gonna eat, let alone go to college. So we're gonna
right.
definitely talk about that, right? So
Yep.
Miss Asha, how can folks find you? What's your social media, Queen?
People can find me on Instagram. I think my name is up there, but I tell people it's like Tasha without the T. So ASHA and then Janine JENEEN.
Okay. So I was saying your name correct, Asha, right?
Yeah, you got it. It's
Okay.
spelled and pronounced just like Tasha. There's just no T.
All right.
That's the best
Perfect.
way I know how
Perfect.
to
Well,
introduce myself
you
because I
know,
know
you know,
Asha.
you know, how our people do. My name is Ashe. Girl, your name is Asha.
Yeah.
My name is Pamela. Girl, your name is Pamela. I know you're PJ.
J
Pamela,
Maxine.
Ms.
Okay.
Maxine. How can they follow you, Queen? What's your social media?
Yes, I am on Facebook, Pamela Johnson, and on TikTok, Pamela_3116.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Mr. Anthony Brady, Sachmo himself. How can folks follow you?
Well, you can follow me on Heaven's Gate. 3, 4, 5,
He
6.
said
No.
Heaven's Gate.
I'm on I'm Anthony 379 Brady on Instagram. Anthony 379 Brady on Instagram. And it's just Anthony Brady on
And it's
Facebook.
crazy. It's
What?
crazy because you not only do you sound like him when you do his voice, because your regular voice is you.
Yes.
Yeah. But you even
What?
look like him.
Get out of here.
You
Stop.
even
He does favor him a little bit. Yes, he does.
look at that. Tell me that look like him when he was younger.
Yes, they favor. He does.
Yes. Hey,
That's why he
listen.
needs to come back so
It's
people can investigate, get into that there, find out what's going on. They're going to really be investigating them wives after they see this show because, man, this is a pure woman show. I don't even know how I wrote it. I just don't. It's all God.
I know how you wrote it. You wrote it. I was gonna say you wrote it with the grace of God. You did,
That's
brother.
it. That's good.
Listen, I appreciate you guys. I thank you so much. I know your time is valuable, but we gotta do this again before the show because I want to meet the other 2 wives as well, and maybe I can have all 4 of the wives on without Sachmo.
Hey, that's good. Hey, I need a break. I got these other women out here.
I want to see how the wives got along back in them days. How did y'all get along? We gonna talk about that in the
These two
next
didn't get
interview.
along at all. There's a fight in the
That's
show.
so hard to
Women need
believe.
to come see.
All right, hey, I appreciate you guys. Listen, have a wonderful rest of your night on purpose. I love you to life, PJ, Miss Asha. It was such a
Thank
pleasure meeting you.
You
And
too.
Anthony, you already know, man. I love you. I love you. I love you. And Doctor, mwah, mwah, mwah. I'll
All right.
talk to you guys again soon. All right.
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
It's your
Thank
man
you.
DJ Thump going
Thank
back to the
you.
studio. It's TNZ Live 702 with your man DJ Thump. I'm D1. I'm done. And I'm G1. I'm gone.
All right.
Right.